Welcome to One Journey, and let's make it count. Why? Because we choose life. Life has consequences. Your choices, your actions, they all have consequences. We're going to explore choices and consequences through Just Chatting, the Country Wayne skit review, I'm sorry, reaction, and also some gaming and reaction at the same time. Now, some of the games I like to play: American Truck Simulator, Drive All Over USA, Euro Truck Simulator, Drive All Over Europe, and of course, Farm Simulator. And you know what's going on in our community now, right? People are getting sick just from this fast food. Hey, it was an accident, but people are still sick. So, and also Forza Horizon. What do I like? I like driving all around Mexico. Mexico's so beautiful, and the game is so beautiful. The tourist sceneries are so beautiful, make you feel like you're right there. Japan is equally as engaging. Now, one of the things that we definitely, positively like to do is look at the Country Wayne skit. And I also love going live. As soon as my OBS cooperates, yeah, I'll be able to do that. All right, the last time I went live and the tech was here, it it kept freezing. It kept freezing. So now I know that I have like a certain time I'll have to go live so that I don't go live in the afternoon when it's too busy in Georgia, and or I don't go. We'll have to just work out the time, and I'm jumping in, and I want you to come join me. Please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and help me get to 1,000 subscribers so I can keep moving up. And let me know what you like, what you don't like, and what you don't understand, and I'll help you with that. I love gaming. I want to combine them, and that's it. Okay. I also like balancing. Do I cheat when I'm gaming? Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. I would click restart, click replay, click rewind, in as fast as you can think of it. Okay, so here we are with the two lovers, Amber and her paramour, but she hasn't called her lawyer yet. I really need her to keep her lawyer up to date. Email the lawyer, do something, because you got to pay them for email. At least I did. You have to pay them for a one-on-one visit, and sometimes the rates are different, depends on what you're doing, and sometimes they add it on the bill. Okay, so but the thing is communication, because they're not there because you don't need them. They're there because you do need them, and keeping that balance. That's how I like things, keeping it as balanced as possible. And here we are. Okay, great. Yeah, my email is actually on my go to the homepage, hit more, and you'll find my info email there. And I do try to answer you about why I do what I do and why does it look so different and blah blah blah. Okay? When you're gaming, you can be gaming for 12 hours, 6 hours. I can only do like 3 or 4. That's it. But you could be doing different games, and the broadcast changes. So that's why I want to continue my gaming, and I do have I can't remember what it's called. You know, when you're approved to be paid, blah blah blah. I do have that, and I want it for YouTube as well. So this way, when I'm doing both, I'm getting paid at the both at the same time. All right, so here you are, and then we can go from there. Then I can buy some new makeup. Did you see Natasha's eyes yesterday? Good job, Natasha. Good job. Okay, so here is, let's start because this couple is having a conversation. I like the fact that they have conversation and bring resolution. And I love when a man knows how to bring resolution. I was kind of strange to me that Amber's talking about who was in his bed before her. Well, who was in your bed before Anthony? Can he ask that? Can he ask that? No, because we don't care. Nobody cares about that. You're there now. You develop that now. Okay, very good then. And that's what I mean about balance. You have to balance life because life brings too many challenges, and the storm comes and you're unaware and you're in it. Okay? So, there we are. So yesterday I was busy. I was emptying the freezer out, throwing things away. Oh, and this morning I was greeted by flies. So I called the sanitation department. What do I do? What do I do? So they said, throw bleach in, throw hot water in, cover it up. It'll be fine. And, but because I've never experienced that before. So here we are. Let's talk about the lovers. Love talking to you guys.
So, gotta ask you though.
What?
What made you ask that question about Melissa?
Right. I'm kind of embarrassed that I did ask.
Cause you didn't just ask that for nothing. Like, what was the reason you asked that?
I mean, it's just the thought of another woman being in my man's bed. That doesn't feel so great, you know?
Well,
I don't just like the thought of us having our own stuff, that's all.
well, maybe that's the past. You know?
I know, but I'm sure you've...
I don't want to live in the past, baby. I told you.
And he said that to her several times. I don't want to live in the past. You're in transition from one man's bed to another man's bed. They don't want to hear about bleh. They just want to enjoy their journey going forward. Should she have double H questions? Absolutely. Has she asked the primary double H question when you're entered a new relationship, a new beginning? Not yet. We're waiting for the checkoff list of her asking the correct questions. What are some of the correct questions? Just the basic interview. I don't even know what his favorite color is. I don't even know what his favorite year is. I'm looking for the romance connection when people meet. And also for they're in their transition now and they seem serious. They seem ready for the next level after divorce. But we don't know. I don't mind the divorce at all. Where's my Anthony? I haven't seen him. Got to keep an eye on that one. All right. So he answers her. And I like when he says, well, I know you're, she says, I know you're a single man and all that. And blah, blah, blah. He's like, not really. I always got me a bed warmer. I said, go on, Dave. Go on. He always got him a bed ready. He said, not really.
I want to live in the present, not the past.
Yeah. I'm sure you've had a bunch of other women in that bed and around this house too.
Why should she matter? How many people have you humped? How many people? You're 30 plus years old. How many people have you humped? Does he need to know your number? Do we got to get records on the table? That is, look, you better be using protection. Come on. What kind of question is that? But you know what I learned? I learned this week that I'm going to accept Amber for who she is and expect nothing else, because she has a pattern already and a track record. And I read her little Amber people comments. You know what I mean? There she go lying again. There she go doing this again. There she go doing that again. Oh, she trying that. And I said, oh, I'm exhausted. Anyway, so when it comes to Amber, what is that? Something is standing up. Okay. Okay. Maybe it was my shirt. It's reflecting off the light. Okay, so here we go. Let's just see what they say. I'm gonna accept her. This is who she is.
I have.
Okay, Mr. Honest, you ain't got to be that honest, jeez.
No, but I have. But I understand though. I do understand where you coming from. I get it.
I'm just...
You probably wonder all the women I done had through here, and I do understand that.
If I'm dating a single man and I'm in his bed, do I really want to know that he's up to 50? Do I really want to know that he's up to 30? Do I really know that this is his 5th relationship or his 15th? Not really. Because we're old. You over 25, sorry, 28, you are old. Full grown. Mentally, everything. Physically, you're full grown physically and mentally at age 25. So come on. If I need a track record, we both need to go take a test and then we can pump. But did they take a test? No, because this is Hotlanta. We just trust it and then we wind up with it. Here we go. So this is just nonsense and it's nonsense. Oh, she didn't talk. Hold on.
And I'm sorry, I don't mean to let my insecurities show. It's just hard after going through what I went through. And I'm trying to keep a wraps on it. You know, it's cool. I get you are a single bachelor before meeting me, so.
Not exactly, but I do get.
He said, not exactly. She says, you're a single bachelor before meeting me? He's like, not exactly. I have always had a bed warmer. If you're sitting around thinking men are single, they always have something in the fire waiting, okay? Until they meet that person and then they want to go home. Hold on. to your fire. So here he is.
Get it. And I always want to be understanding, baby. I do. You know what I need to do? I just need to go ahead and swap everything out in this house, like furniture, all the furniture and
He said he's going to swap everything out. You know what that means? Her getting something new, and it's a surprise conversation, and she is unaware. Ooh, she's going to be so happy. And she likes decorating, so we'll see. And I cannot wait until this new place shows up on the map in Skitland. I'm so excited. All right, so this is Dave. He's letting her know that something new is coming, and she doesn't have to worry about old memories anymore, and he's ready to spend that money. My name is One Journey. We say let's make it count. Why? Because we choose life. Please like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell, and please help me get to 1,000 subscribers, and enjoy the fact that if I am on your jury, right? I'm listening to all sides, but I'm going to want someone to balance out the situation for me fairly. Not just because I think you're a good looking, defendant sitting there, or you're rich and you're sitting there, or you're black and you're sitting there, or you're white and you're sitting there, because American can be very, very unfair. And as I listen to the reasoning across the community, sometimes I'm worried because it's blind. That we don't praise any man all the way up, because then are we going to be there when they go all the way down? No. We stop idolizing our sports well, I don't know what they call those people. Our sports people, we don't put them on high pedestal anymore, because now we know they're humans. Our parents says, you don't do that. They are human just like you, and and you're going to be disappointed. Why? Because people have maturation growth. They grow from height to height, drop off, height to height, go lower again. It's a ladder. So I understand Amber now. I don't even worry about her self-correcting because she's easy. She'll come around. Anthony, mm I gotta worry about him. Hey, this is One Journey. Thank you for stopping by, and I so much enjoy this community. And please, have a great journey and stay safe. Bye bye. 13 minutes. Okay.